Okay, now that's impressive. I've never seen this before. Why can't Japanese bus companies make their routes easier to understand? That is a long way away. Good morning, I'm still Jeremy, and I'm here in Hyogo Prefecture, and I'm going to go check out a train line today, a very short train line called the Koyo line. But before I do, let's talk travel philosophy. If you travel somewhere, it might not be what the social media posts and the images online and the travel websites would have you believe. But I always say that there's no such thing as being disappointed by a place, because you should travel for curiosity's sake. Say, for example, if you go to see the Eiffel Tower in Paris, you got one day blocked off on your expensive trip for that, and when you get there it's rainy and cloudy and you don't really see it that well. I think that's cool. That's your personal experience. Of course, it's not like perfect weather with the beautiful sunset right behind it. Of course it's not going to be that way when you get there. That's just marketing hype. The Japanese version of that is sakura trees, cherry trees blossoming. And anytime you research anywhere in Japan, any big or small destination, famous or obscure, you're going to probably see images of it with bright pink and white, full bloom trees. And you'd get the impression that it's like that all the time in Japan. Well, it isn't. That's 1 week, maybe 10 days in the springtime. All year, those trees are green until winter and they're bare. So it's not going to be that way when you get there, almost definitely, unless you plan very carefully or you happen to get lucky. Well, today I have figured out a way to combine my usual videos, which is going to be a train line today, with the cherry trees, because we are in the middle of that week as it happens right now. It is early April. We're at the peak of that week, or 10 days, whatever it is. It's been raining, so no one's been out looking at cherry blossoms. Some years it's rainy the whole time and no one has any cherry blossom parties. They don't tell you that in the travel brochures. It's a sunny, crisp Thursday morning, so here we go. The merging of two worlds. Shukugawa is a major station on Hankyu Railway's Kobe line. It opened in 1920. The line I'm riding today, the Koyo line, started 14 years later. The tracks of the two lines aren't physically connected at this station, so you have to figure out where the little platform for the Koyo line is. Okay, so I came in the station, I had to go underground to get to this other platform. The line here is double tracked because this is the main line for Kobe. So this way it goes to Kobe, this way it goes down to Osaka. My platform starts here. It's this little line over here, kind of a T intersection. All these people just got off this train. Apparently that's my train, that's my platform, and this is where the Koyo line begins. Trains are every 10 minutes all day. So I don't have to worry about missing a train, because the most I would possibly have to wait would be 10 minutes. So here's my plan today. I'm going to ride this train all the way. It's only 2 stations after here, all the way to the end, Koyo In station. When I get to the end, I'm going to get off and walk back to here along the river with the cherry blossom trees and whatever other little side roads I might want to take.
Koyo-en. On the way, we will stop at Kurakuen-guchi. Thank you for making the ride a pleasant one by showing consideration to others. Thank you for taking the Hankyu Railway. We are now arriving at Koyoin Terminal, station number HK30. Please make sure you have all of your belongings with you. Please exit from the right side. Please watch your step when you leave the train.
All right, well, that was pretty simple. 2.2 kilometers, just over 5 minutes, I think. And I'm here at the final station, Koyo-in, so time to get out here and then walk back to where I just came from. Okay, so we've reached the river and the train goes right over this bridge. And I get to go down for a vantage point from here. Okay, I've reached the magical riverside of the Shukugawa River. The trees are indeed in full bloom. Lots of people out here for a Thursday morning, including me. So I'm gonna go that way, following the river and the trees and the train line to the next station and beyond. Okay, I've made it to Hankyu Kudakuen Guchi Station, which basically means the gateway to Kudakuen. Kudakuen is an area of Nishinomiya that way, not too far away, a little bit in the hillside. It's considered one of the most expensive and most exclusive neighborhoods in all of central Japan. So very rich people, very important and known people live there, and this is the gateway to it. This station was made just to sort of service that area, although it's very hilly, so I think you'd probably be better off with a car. And if you live there, you can afford a car. Okay, I bought some lunch at Lawson convenience store, and it's about just after 1 p.m. now. I was gonna say I'm not gonna find a place to eat, but this lady just got up from this bench. So I've got a bench to eat at. And every good lunch begins, every good picnic under the sakura begins with spicy red chicken nuggets from Lawson. I do have more stuff, but this is how it starts. All right, well, I came up here under the bridge to look for graffiti, and there is none. But that's no matter. I'm going to, having eaten lunch, I'm going to continue down to the next station, the final station, the third station, and it's going to be a little cooler and a little more subdued here lighting-wise because it's become cloudy. Just as the weather forecast predicted, around 1 p.m. it gets cloudy. So, a different look at the rest of the cherry blossom trees. Somehow, on the world's easiest walking path, I've hit a dead end. Oh, great. It's kind of so. Okay, this is it, the end of the Koyo line. This is Shukugawa Station again. Okay, so this is the end of the train line on the river, but if I keep walking down the river, if I can, I think I can, there's another station, another train line, another company called Sakura Shukugawa Station. It's on a JR line. And then further than that is a Hanshin station, also going east-west. So I'm going to keep walking down and see these other stations. And if I were over there on the other side of the river, I could walk up those steps. What I have is this bizarre little ladder thing. So why not? Okay, here it is, Hanshin Station. Can't really see the trains. I kind of see them go by in the window there. So, my trip will end here at the Hanshin Station, oddly enough, although this is a video about the Hankyu train. Let's check the checklist today. I think it was a very good one. Abandoned bicycle, interesting statue or figurine, motor scooter, Obachan with cart, notable bird, cartoon drawing on sign, graffiti, hair salon, tree cut into circles, car elevator, beer vending machine. Okay, well that's it. Thank you very much for watching and coming on the cherry blossom viewing picnic trip with me and looking at the Hankyu Koyo line. So if you ever get the chance, I would recommend going to the Hankyu Koyo line if you happen to be in Japan at the exact right time and it's not storming. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. So we've gotten a little bit away from the river up here. Watch today's full video without ads and get more exclusive travelogues, video diaries, and other stuff as a paid or free supporter at patreon.com/T1DWanderer. I'm going to assume all this says, go right ahead, Jeremy. Special thanks this week in random order to Lever Wong, Russell Davis, Samantha, Thomas G. Ritchie, Will Phillips, Calvin Ferreira, Matt Kane, David Richley, and Ray Nichols. Thanks for wandering around the Hankyu Koyo line with me. Everywhere is worth exploring. Okay, now that's impressive. I've never seen this before. The train platform inside the station, after you pay, has its own little balcony.
「